Time for another Bite with Butch. Beautiful day out here on FIU's campus. Now I know the players are excited. We saw the scout team dancing, swag surfing. A lot of fun going on out here, but you're a very busy man right now. Bowl season means it's also time to recruit, so you've got a lot on your plate.
I'd like to give a little bit of a test to the NCAA and find out what in the world were they thinking about, trying to look at the kids that are going through. We've got commencement going on this week. We got final exams going on. We're recruiting. We're trying to practice for a bowl game. And oh, by the way, we got official visits coming in with their families and their parents on the weekend. So we have a lot of balls in the air juggling right now.
Now, is it tough right now keeping the kids focused? I mean, they've got this week out ahead of them that's maybe a little less about football and a little bit more about the activities around the bowl game itself.
Yeah, you know, I think the big thing is, and this is what I told them, I said, this is really boils down to compartmentalization. You've got to be able to say, okay, for these 2 hours, I'm going to focus 100% on practice, block everything else out. Then if you're taking a final or you're doing a, finishing up a paper for the term at the end of the semester, or you have commencement, then let that take, be a priority in your life and stuff. Find some time, okay, to come in and on your own, take some responsibility to watch a little bit of film, because obviously classes are not going on now, so you've got a little bit more opportunity to do that. And then take care of your body. I mean, this is after 12 games. We got a lot of kids that finish that 12th game, sore ankles, sore shoulders, come in, get some lifts, do our yoga classes, do those kinds of things, and put ourselves in the best preparation. I think if you focus too hard and you get too serious too soon, you might peak before next week. And I'd like for them to have fun this week and then certainly get ready to play next week.
Speaking of next week, to talk a little bit X's and O's here. When you guys go up against Temple, their run defense, they give up about 182 yards on the ground a game. We talk so much about Alex Magoo, is this going to be more of an Alex Gardner type of game?
I mean, obviously, we want to try to be as dual threat as possible. I mean, I think if you're not balanced, if you don't have the opportunity to throw the ball and run the ball, if they make it a one-dimensional game, that's an advantage for them. The things that concerns me about their defense, you look at it from a statistical standpoint, think of the fact they played some triple option teams that never throw the football. So obviously when you play the Navies and Army and Air Forces and the Georgia Techs, those kind of schools, they're going to rush for 350 yards and pass for 12. So your rushing average is certainly going to go up. The thing when I watch their defense is they're excellent at blitzing. They're zero coverage, the pressure they can put on you. They're outstanding for tackles for losses and sacks. So they really try to create a lot of negative plays. And so that's something that's got to be a major concern for our offensive line.
And while you mentioned all that, they are 6-6, but some of the teams they're going up against, UCF, USF, they're going up against some real powerhouse schools there.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, they've played a good schedule, and probably, that's a program that had 2 10-win seasons, so they've got a culture of accepting to know how to win games and stuff. The big difference is when they made the quarterback change. The quarterback change coming into the program, they started off the season really struggling. As soon as they made the quarterback change, they started winning big time, and he has poise, he can throw the ball, and you can tell by watching him, he is really glued into the defense. I mean, he gets them in and out of the right plays and out of bad plays, and that was a very good move on their part.
Now, I believe you guys are going up to St. Pete for the Gasparilla Bowl on this Sunday.
Yes.
A lot of events. How excited are you to see this group especially get that opportunity and experience a bowl
atmosphere? Very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that these kids, especially the seniors, they've provided such an unbelievable leadership role this year. To see them go there and have opportunities to have fun and to have their families come and be a part of that experience. I can tell you in all my years of coaching that going to bowl games is something that kids, they'll remember the rest of their life, and especially if you win the game, and that's got to be goal number one.
Win or lose, after the game, you're going to take some time off, or
probably so. Well, obviously, like everybody else, it'll be Christmas Eve or a couple days before Christmas, and get a chance to spend some time with the family. And yeah, very much. I'm going to probably go into hermit mode for about 3 or 4 days.
I'll come track you down.
Yeah.
All right. FIU looking for a program best 9 wins. Students can go up to the game and get a ticket for as cheap as $20, so not a bad deal there. Panthers fans, head up to St. Pete for that game. But Coach, as always, thank you. It's been a great season. Good luck up in St. Pete.
Thank you very much.